Hey guys, it's an exciting day because we're testing 2-ingredient recipes again. I mean, I've already made a bunch of 2-ingredient desserts and they pretty much all turned out epic, so I can't stop. I don't want to stop. I want more. If you love yummy treats but are lazy and don't want to spend hours in the kitchen, what are you waiting? Join me. The plan is to make popsicles, truffles, cake, sorbet, mousse, and even the viral frozen honey jelly. All that with only 2 ingredients. Will they be a success or a flop? Danny, what do you think? Let's go, you'll be my sous chef for the day. Come on. We have a lot of these flowers in the garden. I usually just leave them because they are so pretty outside. But today I wanted to take one and decorate the kitchen. Isn't she pretty? And also smells nice. I love popsicles and I love Nutella, but I've never tried making Nutella popsicles, and boy does it sound delicious. We need to give this a go ASAP. All we need is milk and Nutella. I can't wait to test it out. We're gonna start by pouring some milk into a bowl, then grab your Nutella and we're gonna put in 3 big tablespoons. You can add as much Nutella as you like, depending on how chocolatey you want your popsicles. I love a lot of chocolate in my popsicles, so Nutella goes in big amounts. Mix the Nutella and milk really well until you get a smooth and rich liquid. This looks perfect to me, so let's pour it in popsicle molds. Nutella popsicles are ready for the freezer, and tomorrow morning we're testing them out. The worst part of these recipes is waiting for things to set, right? How am I supposed to wait overnight to try things out? Expectations are high because anything with a hint of Nutella is usually delicious. So let's give it a go before our popsicle melts away. I could see myself eating this on a hot summer day. This is yum. Mine is very sweet, rich and decadent because I used a lot of Nutella, but you can of course adapt it to your liking. These are very fun to make, easy, cheap and also taste alright, so they get an 8. Oreos? Delish. But what about Oreo truffles? Well, it sounds pretty yum. Oreos and cream cheese, that's all we need. Here I have 2 packets of Oreos, which is a total of 28 cookies. I really hope this recipe works because otherwise I'm gonna be upset. Wasting 28 of perfectly amazing Oreos, that would be sad. But no, let's keep positive. This will turn out amazing. Let's start. I'm gonna place 7 cookies into the food processor. 4, 7. Let's crush them. Perfect Oreo crumbles. We're gonna set this aside on a little plate. Place the remaining cookies into the food processor and let's whisk these up too. More Oreo crumbles. I would just eat this with a spoon. It smells so yum. Again, I'm gonna be so sad if this recipe flops. But it won't, okay? It won't. Let's add in here about half of this cream cheese. And whisk up again.
We've got some kind of a batter, but it looks very sticky.
Or maybe not. No, I take it back. I think we did well. And let's place it in the fridge for 1 hour to set. While waiting, I have a question of the day for you. What videos do you want to see next? Comment below. The Oreo cream cheese mixture was chilling in the fridge for about 1 hour, so now it's time to make Oreo truffles. Let's do it. I'm gonna take a little bit of that mixture in my hand, roll to make a little ball, and place on the Oreo crumbles. Roll it here as well and onto the plate. Looking pretty good so far. Oreo truffle number 2. Honestly guys, I think this will be amazing.
They better be, because I still haven't forgotten how many Oreos we had to sacrifice to make this.
28. What is your favorite cookie, guys? I'm making it sound like it's Oreo for me, but actually I never buy them. I just try to stay away from sugar in general. I know it doesn't seem like that today, but I promise. How flipping cute do these look? I'm so ready to dig in. These Oreo truffles better deliver, otherwise we've just wasted 28 of delicious Oreos and that would be very, very unfortunate. They need to taste better than Oreos because otherwise what's the point? I would rather just have an Oreo, plain and simple, so the bar is set high. Can you do it? Are you better than an Oreo? Yes. Oh yes. This is super yummy. It's like an Oreo cheesecake, I guess, because I've never had one, but I'm imagining this is what it tastes like. They're so soft, squishy, and they just melt in your mouth. You know what? I'm impressed. One of the best things I've tried today. It's a 10. Frozen honey jelly. I've seen this viral trend everywhere and I wanna test it out. All you need is honey, one ingredient recipe. I wanna know what the hype is all about. How to make frozen honey jelly? Apparently, we only have to put our honey into the freezer. See you tomorrow! I found this thing in my pantry as well. It kinda has the same gooey consistency as honey, so I think it may work. It's probably expired though. Oh yeah, June 2020. Don't judge, I know you eat expired candy as well. And we have to wait again. Guys, look at this cacti, it is blooming, how cool! My honey jelly has been in the freezer overnight and I'm so excited to see if it really deserves all that hype. And I mean, this is one ingredient, honey. How special can it be? If you like honey, you will probably like this. Well, not probably, most definitely. I like honey, I put it in my tea and sometimes I would even take a spoonful and have it as a little treat, so I think I like this. But in any case, I think the highlight of this is when you squeeze the honey out of this tube. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, I'm squeezing! Oh, this is hard! Oh my gosh, this is super hard.
Maybe I should leave it to melt a little bit more.
Okay, let's try again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I am squeezing so hard, guys. Oh, did you see that? Let's test it. Guys, I love this. This was such a fun new way of having honey and the texture is just nothing that I've ever tasted. It is such a cool idea to have a tub of honey in the freezer and then when you want a little sweet refreshing treat, you just squeeze it in your mouth. I love this and especially if you're having raw honey, it is very healthy, so I'm all for it. Now I totally get the hype of this, so it deserves a 10. I love the color of this one, but I don't love that it's over a year past the expiry date. I'll survive. Are you ready for the squeeze? Let's go. This is so hard. I'm squeezing so much. It is yummy. Maybe this hole is too small. That's why I'm having such a hard time squeezing it. I'm gonna cut it here. Now let's try. I do prefer the honey, but this was fun to try as well. Guys, this was so fun. Let me try one more thing. Honey jelly with sprinkles? Yes, please. Mix together sprinkles of different colors. Add honey. Mix everything together. Wow! Take an empty tub of honey. Transfer sprinkly honey into the tub and let's put it into the freezer. I once tried making a Nutella mousse. It was heavenly. But now I've run out of Nutella making the cake and popsicles. Boo! Wait, apparently we could make one from dark chocolate. This and whipping cream should give us mousse. Sounds promising. Place the chocolate and about 1/3 of the cream in a double boiler and let's wait for it to melt. I have very high hopes for this recipe because we are using whipped cream and chocolate. These are good ingredients. I would eat them separately. So the combination better be exceptional.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be mad because I don't want to waste good ingredients, you know?
This chocolate has melted and combined with the cream, but the consistency is quite weird. I don't know, it's not as smooth as I was expecting it to be. Look, it's a bit clumpy. This is not looking good, guys. Anyway, let's leave this to cool down and in the meantime, we can whip up the remaining of the cream. Always splashing everywhere. I make such a mess every time. Why is this chocolate so not smooth? It's so clumpy. I don't want to ruin this delicious whipped cream. But we're testing recipes, so that's what we have to do. Now let's whiz it up again. Hope it goes well. This is turning really smooth and fluffy. I think it's working. Come on, you guys. Come on. This looks perfect. The smell. Oh yeah. Let's put it into serving glasses. Wow, this looks so yummy. And it's not finished yet because I want to grate on a little bit of chocolate. Why? Because I can. Because it's still only 2 ingredients, chocolate and whipped cream. How pretty! This looks like a MasterChef dessert. This looks so professional. The grated chocolate was a great move. It gives this perfect finishing touch. This is ready for the fridge. And now we have to wait. I'm bored. Where's Danny? Danny, keep me company. Our mousse has set and I think this is going to be great. I mean, whipped cream and dark chocolate. What could go wrong? Alright, here we go. It is a bit hard. Maybe I've used too much chocolate versus the whipping cream. Yeah, it's not foamy and fluffy as we wanted it to be.
Oh no, what could go wrong, right?
Yeah, it does taste good. It's just not a mousse. I must say the Nutella mousse that we made a while ago was way better. It's like a block of chocolate. This is more like a fudge. Yeah, definitely not a mousse. I don't see any bubbles in here. I really wanted to love this because it would have been such a cool and easy dessert, but it gets a 3. It's edible, but not a mousse. I got some condensed milk and coconut that have been laying in my pantry for quite a while. They're probably expired. Yep, definitely. September 2020. I'm using it anyway, don't judge. Because if we mix these two together, we get coconut truffles. Let's open up a package of coconut and then put it onto a little plate like this. I'm gonna pour here just a little pile and then we're gonna put what's left in a mixing bowl. Grab a condensed milk, open it up, and I'm gonna pour about half a can into the bowl with coconut. Next we have to mix these 2 ingredients until they're completely incorporated, and it is quite a workout. This better be good, because this is hard. I'm hot, I'm sweating. I think mine looks quite okay now. It shouldn't be too sticky, but it shouldn't be too crumbly either. I guess we're ready to make our first truffle. Let's take a little bit onto our hands, roll it into a little ball, and then place into the coconut and roll it in the coconut as well. Wow, it looks so cute. It looks like Raffaello. Do you know Raffaello chocolates? I love them. Truffle number 2, roll between your hands, rolling coconut, ta-da, place on a plate. There we go, how adorable. I don't know if we need to put this into the fridge to set or we can just dig in. I'm impatient, let's test them out. I have high hopes for these coconut truffles because remember a while ago I made these with condensed milk and cocoa powder and they were very good. Here we're just swapping cacao for coconut and I love coconut, so I think I love these. I like them, they're very coconutty though. I mean, it's almost like 100% coconut. If you love coconut, you will love this. And who doesn't love coconut? Actually, my father hates it. But if you are a fan of coconut, you will like this. They're cheap, cute, perfect for a little present, so they deserve an 8. So Aunt Mary called again. I'm in town, sweetie. I'm stopping by in 30 minutes and I would love a piece of cake. I know you will prepare something amazing. A cake? In 30 minutes? Is she insane? Tenny, what do we do? Nutella and eggs? Seriously? Well, let's make a cake. The recipe says that we need 4 large eggs, but these are pretty small, so I'm gonna go for 5. We don't have to separate the egg whites from egg yolks, which is awesome. Let's whisk the eggs until they're super fluffy and foamy. I've been doing this for 10 minutes and the fluffiness is real. This is definitely looking great so far, but still I am not really sure about this whole recipe because only eggs and Nutella? Are we making a Nutella omelette? I don't know what to expect, but I am scared.
My sous chef came to say hi. Are we doing good? We don't know.
We have to add here a bit more than half a jar. We're sacrificing over half of this jar. This better be a good cake. Otherwise, it's gonna be an epic fail. Why am I doing this? Why am I even bothering? Because this is already so yummy. Oh yeah, Aunt Mary.
I forgot about her.
The Nutella is getting completely eaten up by the eggs. It's just disappearing. Goodbye. Let's whisk it up again. The mixture before was very foamy and fluffy, but now it just became very liquidy. I'm afraid this is not a good sign. Half a jar of this one. Okay, it's not over yet. Maybe we'll be surprised in the end. Let's give this cake a chance. Let's put the cake into the oven. The cake is in the oven and I'm so excited to see how it turns out. In the meantime, I want to pet Danny. This cake. I knew it. I knew it wasn't the best idea. While it was baking, half of the cake dripped down in the oven because the batter was too liquidy. Those drippings started burning, the whole house smelled like fire. No. Now I feel like the top is burnt and the middle is still raw. It's just... It also doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. I'm afraid to taste this. Yeah, I think the middle is still raw. But then the top is burnt. What am I supposed to do? It's not my fault, it's the recipe. Why did I take such a big bite? I'm really confused about this one.
The taste is not even as disgusting, but it is a little bit like an omelette, like a Nutella omelette.
I'm torn. It is not the worst cake ever, but is it worth the struggle? Is it worth spending time in the kitchen? I don't think so. Spare yourself the struggle, save the Nutella, make the eggs for breakfast and eat the Nutella with a spoon. Just don't make this because I don't think it's worth it.
But at the same time, it's not that bad. I don't know, you can decide, you can try it for yourself and then let me know what you think. I am torn.
I'm gonna give it a 4. It's nothing special and I wouldn't have served it to a guest or something. I'm here, sweetie! This was super fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and I will see you soon. Mwah!